What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Josh. We're going to go over our friend Cardano ADA. People hate it when I call it ADA. It's ADA. Currently, we're sitting at 87 cents. We're up 5% on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 29.31 billion. 24-hour volume, 1.72 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to Crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app. Grab one of the incredible Visa cards, cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, $25 just for signing up through my referral. Here's ADA on the 4-hour time frame. Beautiful breakout. We shot right up, very close to this trend line of resistance here. Broke out of this double bottom, back above the EMAs, nice volume, and we absolutely exploded. So going forward, we have a nice little bull flag pattern. If we can hold support here, just watch the 4-hour EMAs. We may be coming back down to retest them. But if we were to break out of this bull flag, what you would do, measure your bull flag, take it to the point of breakout, and that could take you all the way up to this next resistance line. Gotta love how that works out here, which is coming in at 98 cents. That major level of support and resistance right around that $1 range for ADA. Now there is a major trend line of resistance coming in from the previous all-time high. If we scroll back, I'll show it to you here on the daily as well. But as you can see here, we have this major trend line, and that resistance is coming in at about $1.02. So that would be a massive level for ADA to break. So we'll quickly pop over to the 1-hour time frame, and then we'll head over to the daily. All right, so we're here on the hourly. We have a bearish divergence on the money flow. We have created a higher high while creating a lower high, early sign that the bulls are running out of strength on the hourly. So healthy that we are seeing a little bit of pullback as money starts to flow back out and people start to take their profits on their ADA trades. So if we hold support here and we break out, could see a nice push up to 98 cents. But if we do come a little bit lower here, let me pop it back open to the 4-hour. Just watch the EMAs, could definitely act as support. We're about to have the bullish cross, and that's currently coming in about 82 cents. Over the course of the day, it will push up to about 83, 84 cents here. Definitely could act as support for ADA. We may look to put in a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders. As you can see here, we have a beautiful left shoulder. We have a head. So if we come down, we find support, we create that right shoulder. I will give you a breakout target here. Take out the neckline, measure it from the bottom of the pattern all the way up to the neckline, take it to your point of breakout, and that could take you all the way up past that trend line of resistance, all the way up to our next, all the way up to our next trend line here, which is coming in at about $1.09, and that would break you out of that descending trend line of resistance, which would be absolutely massive for ADA in my opinion. We have shot up towards overbought, so it would be healthy to see a little bit of consolidation. But if we do continue to push up, those are your levels of resistance to watch. Now, if we look at Cardano on the daily, we do have that massive trend line as I had just showed you. We also have a potential head and shoulders / descending triangle. If we do come up and we begin to roll, if we hit this trend line, we begin to roll over, you have a left shoulder, you have a head, and you have a right shoulder. And if we lose that neckline, I will give you your targets to the downside. That would take you down here all the way down to about 47 cents for ADA. But if we can break out to invalidate it, all that you need to do here is break out of this trend line, hold it as support, come up and break this previous high and see continuation to the upside. Another pattern I have been noticing here for ADA is a potential very large head and shoulders where you have your left shoulder, you have your head, and you have your smaller right shoulder. So if I drop in a neckline here, pull it across like this. If we come down and we lose 74 cents, we start to backtest it as resistance. We also seem to have a massive falling wedge pattern. I will give you your breakdown target. Take it to your point of breakout, and that could take ADA all the way back down to 21 cents. Now, if we take our Fibonacci here, from this previous swing low up to the swing high, you can see that price target comes pretty close to the 2.272 extension. So if you do see us come up, we hit resistance, we roll, we lose those levels of support, that's when you can come all the way down here to about 22 to 26 cents. Now, Bitcoin would have to come back down to the summer lows or lower. I do think that is going to happen in the long term. We are seeing a beautiful relief bounce, but we have a lot of bearish indicators of continued sell-off for BTC. Of course, I could be wrong. Anything can happen. If Bitcoin can come up and break 45 45K, break 50K, then it can invalidate that bear market structure. Now we do have this falling wedge pattern, so if we break out, we hold it as support, we are in a technical target all the way back up to the previous all-time high. I do think it's a less likely scenario, but of course anything is possible in the world of crypto. So that's it for ADA in the short term. We're currently hitting resistance on the 20 EMA. The 55 EMA is coming in at 93 cents. If you see us roll over and create that right shoulder, just watch for a potential head and shoulder on the smaller time frame, as well as a descending triangle. Basically, it's the same breakdown target. The head and shoulders with the descending triangle would take you down here to about 47 cents. And then if we break that trend line, we break this previous high, then we can see a nice push back to the upside for ADA. With our dollar cost average strategy, we've had 3 entries, equal amounts of each buy zone, brings your average price down halfway each time, and our break even is currently sitting at 95 cents, so we're very, very close to our break even with our DCA strategy, which is fully explained in the Discord. So in the short term, watch this bull flag pattern. If it does break out, you target 98 cents, and if we do come down and we create a right shoulder, watch an inverse head and shoulders, could take you all the way up to $1.09, and your next strong level of support, if this support is lost at about 83 cents, I would target the breakout from this double bottom, which is coming in at about 79 cents and pretty close to the bottom of this white box, which lines up with some support here, as well as support further back. I won't show you guys that this time, but that's coming in at about 78 cents. But as of right now, beautiful breakout. So we'll see if we can hold this level of support and break out of the bull flag, or we create that right shoulder and come up and break out to about 98 cents. If we come down and we lose this previous low, that would be relatively bearish, and I would start targeting those larger targets to the downside, including about 48 cents for ADA. Big shout out to the Discord. We're making some juicy profits with our trade signals with Rune, Matic, BTC, as well as Ethereum. We're making some juicy profits. And then we have the buy and take profit zones if you want to start dollar cost averaging into your positions. The DCA charts for the live dollar cost average trades, like I just showed you there for ADA, the trade strategy fully explained, as well as 1,900 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. You can sign up through the Patreon if you want to trade with me. Sign up to Bybit, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.